Oh, this does not look bad. That could use some adjusting. Why? Can I? What? Um. That's so odd. That's no. I want this. And test. Why is it? Is it mirrored? There we go. So then if I do super tiny, bruh. Ooh. That could be a good spot if I just do like, oh, I just gotta. So then if I do then this, yeah, that's good enough, I feel. Where is let's move you over into that corner. Okay. Well, we'll see how this will go. Alright, I'm back. Thank you. Oh, you know how it is. Dun 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 dun. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh fuck. That's terrible. My legs are broken.
How do
Behind one. Do you see it?
got 1%? Okay. I'll just do this. And we'll play this mode. Especially since I can't get the DS audio to come over. But you know what? That's just how it is sometimes. Shoot, I want that back. Alright. Here. Get this on my pretty face. There we go. And here we go. I'm just gonna be doing a run through. If anybody's watching or anybody watching after the fact, I'm going to be doing a run through here of Pokemon Red. This is on 3DS. So it's a virtual console, not the original system, but 100% of all the glitches and exploits on this game still work. So, this game is brickety broken. In all the best ways, especially if you want to catch every single Pokemon. As you can see, my little guide comes up. I am going to be doing this in a way to get any Pokemon I want. And this is first going to be exploited through my name. So, if you look up online, there's a lot of guides on how to do this, but involving the missing no glitch. If anybody else has ever done it, I've got my shoes on. I don't know why. If anybody has ever done the missing no glitch or the old man glitch or whatever you want to call it, you'll also encounter other wild Pokemon in the high, like mid 100s level. Of course, when they get XP, they'll revert to 100. But the Pokemon that load up, a lot of people don't know this, but they are they're based on the characters in your name. So you can actually take pretty good advantage of this in the game. And I always go for a couple select Pokemon. So I'm gonna start with capital J. I'm just gonna go A. So the first letter is not important. Doesn't matter. Second letter determines the level, and you can find those lists online. Third letter determines the first Pokemon, so I'm going to do V, which will get me an encounter with an Alakazam, which is very useful. Next, I'm going to go for A for the same level, and then capitalize Z gives an encounter with Bulbasaur. I'm going to go back to a capital A, just for default level. And then if I go for a lowercase r, that gives me a Squirtle. So I'm going to be going for Charmander on this, just to be able to get that line and get everything I need as far as that. You can do this to encounter just about, I mean, I wouldn't say any. Looking at the list that I've got here, most notable ones would be Alakazam. Hey, Max Wrestling Wall with hosting me. Oh, for one view. Okay, all right. Thank you, Max. Thank you. Goodness. FYI, your game is still. Oh man. Okay. Thank you, Max. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. I don't do this often, and I think this is the first time since being in the new place. As you can see behind me, let me go into channel, stream manager, fix that. Red and blue. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I got some lights going on. Got big, nice, open area. Got the setup rolling and shaking and whatnot, and yeah, good stuff going on. Like I was saying on the glitch, affecting with the name. D gets you Mewtwo, E gets you Snorlax. You can also get Porygon, Alakazam, Aerodactyl, all the starters. There's a couple different ones that are good for this glitch. And it's all based on what your name is in the game. So mine is Javazar. Sounds like a messed up version of Charizard. And then we got the rival, which I can name whatever I want. I kind of want to go with the tried and true. Anybody who's played these games, you probably named him some awful names. So we'll name him. We'll name him Dick Butt, because it's funny. So yeah, there's that. So once we get to the point that Cinnabar Island and doing the old man glitch, the Pokemon that I can encounter are based off of the name. If you fill it full with the full characters, you still have slots in which Missing No can spawn in. So don't think if you name yourself something full, you're going to miss out on that. And through some other glitches I'll be doing through this, there are other ways to get Missing No, as well as other Pokemon. So first things first, get that potion, and we're gonna go on and take a walk down to the professor. Oh no, it's Professor Oak. There's some more glitches in this very beginning that you can do. A lot of them soft lock the game and then don't really lead anywhere, so I'm not gonna be doing it. I'm only gonna be like the effective progression based glitches. One of the first ones I'm gonna be doing here tonight, and hopefully if RNG is on my side, I will be doing it and getting it successfully tonight, is to get a level 100 Nidoking before the end of the night. And I'll be explaining step by step how that all happens. Okay. Javazar. Sounds like it just... Oh, it sounds awful. Javazar. Alright. Yep, he's got 3 left. still in there, Max? How's it been going today? I didn't see any alerts on my side if you were streaming or not, so I don't know. I don't want Squirtle. I do not want Squirtle. I think it's this one. Yeah, Charmander. Let's go ahead and get him. Move my screen on the computer so that I'm actually looking more at the camera now. Cool. There we go. I received a Charmander. I do not want to give Charmander a nickname. Dick Butt took Squirtle. Now it's time for the first battle. I'm planning as of right now, because the whole 25th anniversary of Pokemon has inspired me. I'm going to be doing this first run through Pokemon Red. I do have Crystal downloaded and installed on this 3DS, so I might move on to that. I don't know of... Dang, he's got high defenses. I don't know of as many effective or useful glitches in that game. Dang, I need to crit. This guy's got high defense. So if I do that, it would either just be a playthrough or a Nuzlocke even. Does that lowers my defense. Maybe he'll do it again. So yeah, that's my plan on this. Ooh, critical hit, so let's see. Cool. I've got the music playing. Use the potion. So yeah, just kind of, wanna see, damn. See, if anybody's really looking for that. Ooh, good thing I'm faster. Jeez. But, if people are on board for little Pokemon Crystal, I'm down. I have defeated Dick Butt. You know what? I wonder. don't think this will get me hit on anything because it's redoing of the actual Pokemon game music, but you never know. So cool. I won. I got to level 6. And now, let's see. Let's get to something that will actually play though, because this is really quiet. Okay, so it's going to be fairly straightforward as far as the beginning. Level 7. So step 1 is going to be level 100 Nidoking, and then step 2 is get all the way through Mount Moon onto Cerulean City, and then we're going to need an Abra. And then from that point on, we are pretty dang smooth sailing on to getting through the rest of this game. And kind of using the kind of trainer encounter, fly away, teleport away, dig away glitch to encounter pretty much every Pokemon. I believe the one that I cannot get is Machamp. So my goal is on this save file, I'm going to get all 151. You hear me right, 151. I'll just have to end up finding a friend or something that can trade him a choke. Having the full Pokedex and everything and being able to transfer it, because I'm also kind of setting the goal for myself to have a full living Dex on Pokemon Home to prepare for the upcoming Diamond and Pearl remakes. Still don't know technically if we'd be able to even transfer to those. It's very up in the air, because I could see that they could, but like with Let's Go, I don't believe you could transfer things from like home. I know you could take out, but because of the mechanics, you couldn't like pop them back in of that game. The mechanics look the same as far as the remakes, but I don't know if they'll be moving everything over since they're gonna have Pokemon Legend Arceus come out, and what that entirely does to the game. Like, it's got, from the looks of it, the battling and everything, but is it gonna be its own deal? Are you gonna be able to take like Pokemon back and forth from it like you can with the main RPGs, the turn-based? But it's got like turn-based, but it also has the whole like Breath of the Wild element, so it's very up in the air. And yeah, it's an interesting time. I feel like it's kind of, I mean, it's always been an interesting time to be a Pokemon fan. We get enough new stuff every year or two. So yeah. I'm also pretty stoked for it. I got I ordered one of the die-cast Pokeballs, the ones that like they'll light up through the Wand Company, I believe. It's like the big kind of collector piece release that they're doing for the 25th anniversary. So yeah. Dickbug. Javazar. Alright. Yep. Don't want the town map. That just takes up space in the bag, and you can very easily, by, I believe, Lieutenant Surge, end up filling your bag space. So yeah, don't want that. So this is just, it's gonna be, it's not gonna pick up for a little bit. This OG Pokemon music slaps so well. Like, it's something else. Charmander got to level 8. So, luckily enough, I'm on red. I want to go to Viridian Forest and get poisoned. And I need what I can get. But at the same time, I don't want to get too powerful now. That makes sense. Alright, so we're going to buy as many Pokeballs as we can get, which I believe is 15. Yep. And I'll be running from every battle until then. I'm going to be skipping every Pokemon trainer in Viridian Forest. And lucky enough, because we are on the 3DS grass version. Don't gotta deal with old man. Not until we actually want to do the glitch. But then we can. That's that rival theme. Alright, so I'm just gonna walk along the grass. They aren't gonna notice me. They aren't gonna see me. Let's grab the antidote. Watch, I'll get no encounters. Yep, no encounters. Nice. Alright, give me a Weedle. A Kakuna. Nope. Weedle. Another Kakuna. Hey, there's one. Alright. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. I tell you I want a string shot. I said I want you to hit me as hard as you can. Okay. Or one more will. Alright, so... Oh. Kakuna. Okay. Run. Sirens in the background. They're coming for me. Using an old phone for, as you can see my hand, that camera right there. And charging it while doing this. Come on. There we go. Damn. His music is so good. Alright, so we're gonna growl. Alright, this one's using Poison Thing. Thank you. Keep doing it and poison me, please. Poison me. Do it! Hit me! But it failed. All you do is fail. There's no remorse from this silly string onslaught. Yeah. He's gonna run out of points for string shot before we're done. Oh my gosh. Thank you. What? All right. He's straight shooting. Alright. Come on. Ah! I have to use my potion. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Yep, a little hurt. Okay. Critical. This Weedle is out for blood now. Alright, got away safely. Alright. So I want to save here. Alright. So now Charmander is poisoned. So we can encounter any wild Pokemon and faint from it. So if it's a Kakuna, or it's a Metapod, or it's a Weedle that only does string shot, we're good. Because eventually the poison will tick down. So now, with this save made right here, now I just need to encounter a Pokemon in front of this chap. There, he noticed me. Now we reset the game. Bring it back up. And start from where we were. This is where you just gotta get the RNG on your side. I've had it happen to me before. It took upwards of like 20 minutes. Two encounters. Two encounters. That's all it took. And I'm poisoned. All I'm going to do is growl him, and I'm gonna faint. This was perfect. All it took was 2 encounters. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna get hit by the poison, which knocks down 1 HP every single time. So 12 more times of this. Just let it roll through. Put it on double speed. Whatever. Yeah. Not even an hour into the stream and I've already got this going, which is just glorious. So just keep on growling. Just keep on growling. Let this take me down. I'm not gonna run out of growls, which is good. Didn't even think of that until just now, because I used so many on that Weedle beforehand. But yeah. Holy cow. So now, nothing happened. Good. Boom. Down to 7. So probably by just about an hour in, will have a level 100. Well, there's a little more RNG. RNG is way more in my favor because it's like a 1 in 5 or 1 in 4 for the next part, and I can keep repeating the rolls. Actually, I think it's technically a 1 in 6. But I need a level. I think it's 3. Level 3 Pidgey, that's right. Okay. So then, in Route 1, I need to encounter a level 3 Pidgey and growl it 6 times. Take me out. Oh, one more. Alright, so, growl, boom, nothing happens. Alright, I get hurt by the poison. And boom. I faint. I am out of usable Pokemon. I black out. And you see the little ding, little action from what's his face. And Charmander is back. get that little ping. And yeah, so now I want a level 3 Pidgey. Pidgey. Level 4, not what I want. I need to run away. I believe another thing that you can encounter is a Slowbro, if I remember right, but Nidoking is far, far, far and away better. Especially, I believe it has Thrash. So it's, you can teach it more things. I don't want a level 2. I want level 3. Yeah, it's like 1 in 6, 1 in 5, something like that. So I'm just gonna keep re-rolling until I get it. And, get this Pidgey to pop up. Rattata, not what I'm looking for. But with the Pidgey, it's something to do. It's kind of all the glitches kind of all default from just the lack of memory and memory constraints that the original Game Boy had and how Pokemon was programmed. So it has to do with the Pidgey's special stat, which is low enough to be Nidoking. I believe one which isn't entirely possible is like right on, because it has to do with where the Pokemon are listed in their placement, not in the Pokedex, but development and entry into the game. So there's Pokemon there like weirdly early, like Rhydon, Kangaskhan, Nidoking. I believe Venusaur was a fairly early one. So now we're gonna growl it 6 times. So there's growl number 1. Gonna use Gust. Growl number 2. And like 9 times or more out of 10, Pidgey's at level 3, just because you're dealing with such small numbers. Pidgey's level 3, have that stat that should get you a Nidoking. And then another thing is with how we're lowering his attack value affects the level of the Nidoking that's going to spawn. He needs to stop getting crits. And doing it 6 times because the Nidoking is by default set at level 7, because I believe that's the level of that trainer, if I remember correctly. Then the Nidoking gets lowered 6 times to level 1. Level 1 does not technically exist in the game. So then we're gonna do... So that's 5. So I need 1 more. So then level 1 does not exist in the game. Use this Gust. Don't get a crit. I need to take him out. Good thing I've got this handy dandy potion. Level 1 doesn't exist in the game. So then when I use the Nidoking in an encounter that gains XP, if it's not enough for it to level up, it will overflow backwards to level 100, which does exist, because it will start checking, because the Pokemon, the numbers can, like with the Missing No glitch, any of the extra Pokemon you encounter will be, will be over level 100, but as soon as they gain XP, they'll just revert back to 100. This is the same thing, except his level is displayed at level 1, and all of the needed stat increases will also come up. So he's going to have the stats of as if I took the level 1 Pokemon and just rare candied it up all the way to level 100. So he's not gonna have this game's version of effort values, which, if I remember correct, are like weirdly unlimited. So now I got my Charmander. I've got 15 Pokeballs. I'm gonna save. And as soon as I enter Viridian Forest, I will encounter a level 1 Nidoking. And because it is a Nidoking, and the way catching works in this game, I don't believe just a straight off Pokeball will work. I believe I gotta lower his effectiveness. So actually I'm gonna save from right here, just so if it doesn't work I can repeat. Alright. So boom. The menu popped up. I did not press the menu button. Exit out. Got an encounter. It is Nidoking. And he is level 1. Everything executed perfectly, and I am in this less than an hour. Shocking. Oh, yes! Oh, okay. Alright. That's critical. Alright. Let's throw a Pokeball. Come on. Get it in the bottle. So this is going to be hard just because the catching rate for Nidoking is higher. As I say that, he gets in the ball like a good boy. So, under an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna nickname this guy Hour, because this was I was able to get in under an hour. I've never had it work so quick. So then if I look at his stats, Poison Ground, caught by me, he's got 6 across the board, which I'm trying to remember what does Terminator have? Okay, so yeah, but that's at level 1, so he's gonna be increasing pretty exponentially. His experience level up is 63. He has Horn Attack, Poison, Sting, Tackle, Thrash, all offensive moves, all pretty dang good. Will wipe out anything at this level. So I gotta get under 63 experience, because if I get 63 or more with him, he's going to level up and go to level 2, which does exist in the game as a obtainable level, and the game's just gonna accept him at level 2. So I'll have a level 2 Nidoking. Which we don't want. I want a level 100 Nidoking, because then I can walk in to Brock and slap him in his smug face and just smack him around. So this is where it's just coming to me. It's just coming to me. If you're level 2, this is literally the lowest amount of experience I can gain, and I'm gonna split it up between the two, making it less. It's probably gonna be like, I think like 12 XP. Yep. Scratch. And it's gonna be easy since Charmander's level 8. Yep. And scratch him. Good. There we go. It just works. It just works. This game is so glitchy, it should have a Bethesda sticker on it. it wasn't even 12, it was 7 XP. So now, this is my 301 HP, 200 attack, level 100 Nidoking. And his name is Undour, which kind of sounds like Houndour, but whatever. So I do want to have a flyer. So screw it. Catch a Pidgey. Wow. He's a tiny bird Pokemon. No. The one thing that this glitch does do, but I don't believe it would be any huge effect, is it does, it takes away your ability to encounter that trainer. So I'm gonna pass by him and he's gonna act like we backed. Because technically, with the way that the game acts, while it was bringing up, so the short answer of it is when I went and triggered the wild encounter in front of him, that trainer triggered, so it was an encounter. Since I whited it out, it kept that trigger of the encounter in the back end, and it would, if I just cold re-entered, it would start as soon as I entered the Viridian Forest and start the encounter battling him. But because I went down and encountered other Pokemon, it referenced data collected from them as far as my encounter. So then when I encountered something that was technically a trainer battle, but then it pulled up all of the data, it brought up Nidoking that was level 1 because of my growling that affected other data that it pulled up. And it was catchable because it was technically a wild encounter because it wasn't really him triggering, even though he triggered it. I think that makes sense. So, yeah. That's how it works. Oh yeah, there's a Pokeball there. That probably would have been useful. So now at this point, I want to catch a lot of Pokemon. At the same time, they're easy enough, and I need to conserve my Pokeballs, because I'm gonna be avoiding what trainers I can, and for the earlier part, there's gonna be some fairly powerful Pokemon that I can't just outright catch. So I'm gonna be encountering the trainers that I have to, and avoiding the ones I don't, because there's a couple, like the route to the right, or to the right of the town that are there's one specific one. It's after the grouping of all of like the like scout trainer, what are they? The scout trainers, young trainers, whatever they are. It's a girl and she has a Jigglypuff, and that one later on with a glitch, kind similar enough to what I just did, spawns in a Gengar, which there aren't too many of available, and it's a trade evolution. So if I can get this Pokedex fully complete and be able to be like, alright, did that, that's done, move on to the next one, that's what I'm looking for in this game. My plan with future games, especially like once I go on to like Fire Red and Leaf Green, is to just do a Nuzlocke through those. Kind of get that done. And I'd like to have my full living dex with Pokemon from each representative generation that they're from. So I'd like all of my Kanto Pokemon to be out of Gen 1 right here like this. The main thing that's going to throw a bit of a wrench in that will be Gen 2 for me, just because having a virtual game, there aren't as many useful glitches in that, and needing somebody as far as the trades and the other version exclusives, like that's gonna be a bit more work, but I'd like to have my version have a complete Pokedex and then move all those out. And then once we start getting over to Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I have means to get all of those. Diamond and Pearl is a little bit more up in the air, mattering on what Gen 4 I can get, if any. I'm trying to think from Heart Gold Soul Silver. Once we go into Black and White, that one will also be a bit of a pain. If I remember correct, I have White 2. I may not have my Black version anymore now that I think about it. I think it's something that my ex kept. Possibly. So that might throw a spanner in, and then once it's X and Y and Alola, there might be enough people still playing those games that maybe I won't be just out on a pull for that. So all right. Let's kick Brock in his smug face. And start with this little buddy here. Oh. I'm guessing Gengar must have been developed fairly early on because he's more prevalent in the Pokemon earlier in the game. Him and an Executor and Lickitung, like the more bestial Pokemon. It's a real level 100. Alright, does a little tackle. Cool. Grew to level 9. Charmander learned Ember. And Charmander's kind of gonna be my shoot, what's the word I'm looking for? My Pokemon that kind of keeps up with the levels in the area, just because I do need pretty much until Saffron City, and doing that, I'm going to need a Pokemon that can damage. So pretty much, I'm trying to think what is an order in which I will do it all. So I will go on Celadon, Go through the SS Anne. And then go through the Dark Cave. Lavender Town. So I'll do the Secret Rocket Base, Lavender Town Tower, and then probably Saffron City to just like straight shot for the Master Ball. I'll be able to get rare candies unlimited pretty dang quick. As early as Cerulean. Well, the route on the way to Bill's house. So kind of the short and the low of this playthrough is going to be, so now we've got Nidoking in under an hour, as is, I'm going to brag about. I bet there's people with less time on it, but I'm just proud of that, because I know I spent a good few, when I was trying to get him on a not stream playthrough. And then, so we've got him. So that's big step one out of the way. We go through here, go through Brock. Go through Mount Moon. And then after Mount Moon, go on to Cerulean City. I'm not going to encounter Misty first off. I'm going to be going up the Nugget Bridge, and then from the Nugget Bridge, I'm going to be going for an Abra. Then from the Abra, we're going to do some messing around with the game some more. Specifically with Misty's Gym, because there's a couple Pokemon that come out of that. If I actually, let's see if I can bring this up directly. I will, through Misty's Gym, I can get Staryu, which isn't anything really special. I can get a Mew and a Missing No. So yeah, that's useful, and I would like to do that. Okay. Oh, and a Cubone. Oh, that's such a pain to get. Okay, that's good. So yeah. So through all that, I will be getting those Pokemon. I don't want you out for the experience. Because as soon as she's beat, then I can't rematch those. So I need to do it in an order where I can take advantage of that. Being able to encounter her. So it's gonna be a little bit walking back and forth. Because it's not like I can skip her stuff, because hers involves getting cut, and then Lieutenant Surge involves getting fly, and that's how you progress it all. I guess I could, no, because I'll need cut anyway, so I might as well. Where the Pokemon is, please. Oh, but I can't get anything out of him because I'd have to use cut. One of the side effects of this glitch is when you're in the process in which the glitch is enabled. It's so the first time that I did it, I could still bring up the pause menu because the trainer did not have to walk. In situations where the trainer does have to walk, and some of you may have already seen these glitches before, but in these circumstances, where the trainer does have to walk, you can't open the menu, which is a pain. I can now use Flash outside of battle. Oh boy. What did this girl have? Oh, that's right. Alright. So, rock down. Yep, he's giving me bite and all that. Oh, using shame. So now I want pretty much as many Pokeballs as I can get. Alright. 8 more. Useful enough. Other thing that's fun is you can get Pokemon that aren't technically supposed to exist. So I can get a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Safari Zone exclusive Pokemon caught in Pokeballs. And the game, I believe, does recognize the information. So when they get transferred forward, they will be in the ball that they were caught in, if I remember correct. It could be also that they're just always all in Pokeballs. Alright. So gain some XP. Now there's a Caterpie. Is it just me, or does anybody else kind of get triggered whenever people call it Caterpie? Because I know I do. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, he took it a lot better than the Caterpie did. Tail whip. Oof. Oof. Damn. That boy hit hard. Okay, he's got Ekans. I'll say, so I'm in red, so I need to know where to get a Sandshrew. I vaguely have an idea as to where one is available. So I'm just clicking around. That would kind of be funny though if the only thing I can't get is the Sandshrew. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, no, no. Okay. Oh my. I can't Pinsir, Scyther. Get for sure close to them. Dragonite through the. No. Don't do this to me. Is that am I looking at this for real? There might seriously not be anything of the Sandshrew line. I'm shook. Unless... Okay, I can get a Sand Slash through Victory Road. This is the games before breeding. Sandshrew is 96. Well, all right. Little inside knowledge. I'm not down the river with that paddle. So there is a way that you can make it happen. You need to have a Pokemon with the needed special stat, which can be hard. But I believe I can just use those items like over and over to get it. But you can use those items, and with those items. With those items, I believe I can increase the special stat. I think it does it directly, not just the efforts, but directly. Okay, I want to keep that girl a lot around. And I also want to keep up. Okay. Smacking stuff. Okay. So if I have a Pokemon with a given special stat that I need, I can encounter a Ditto. It will use Transform. I can then battle that Pokemon and defeat it and get the number I need. So that's available. Which is very good. And I won't. So even though there's not a trainer I can directly encounter, I can force it that way. Which now that I think about it, I can do that with Choke. Shoot, I can do that with Choke. So Sandshrew was 96. Mew was the 21st Pokemon introduced. Yeah, Gengar's 14. Grimer's fairly early too. Yeah, Execute is very, very early. Oh, Ivysaur is before Venusaur. Blastoise is fairly early as well. So then I need Machamp. Goodness, how late was Machamp developed? Apparently very late. Did I miss him? He's missing somewhere. Well, shoot. He's in the game. There's Machoke. I'm just going through a list of Pokemon names, and it's I understand why. I could have missed it. Machop. I know I missed that one last time because I haven't seen it. Where's Machamp? 126. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that is doable. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure just about everything is doable. Even like, what's the highest? Highest is Victory Bell, which is 190 Is that the last? The two grass, Oddish and Victory Bell. I wonder if they were just like, oh shoot, we have no grass types. And none that we can stick in early. Maybe that was the case. This is also very effective for keeping me awake for one dimension, because I don't know what I'm gonna do once this show's over, because it's addictive. I mean, obviously I'm gonna move on to Falcon and the Winter Soldier and then Loki after that, but I mean, like, are they gonna have cliffhangers like WandaVision does? Because I don't know. I'd love to see it, but at the same time, are they? One more of these to fight before we're on to the Pokemon Center. Duck. So now, should I just Ember? What's the worst that could happen other than fainting? Hell yeah. Clear it up. Close. That new WandaVision is out. I'll be logging off and watching it on the TV. And not streaming it. Y'all can get your own. Is that on my door? People are knocking. Out. There's somebody just rap tap odd. So I will be going through all of that on this game, filling up my Pokedex. I do not want to encounter anyone in here. Wild encounters will happen. That is kind of the great thing about these, like, glitch runs, is you really know what is needed. Main reason why I'm collecting so much of this is just because I need stuff to fill the bag, even if I use things up. And there's a rare candy in here, which I will be expanding things, which you can trigger as early as Cerulean City. Not a lot of people know that. Like, everyone remembers. I remember doing Missing No. It was a brother, a friend of mine from church, that let me know about it. And he gave me all the details on how to do it. And it blew my mind. That's like one of those things, like, the steps are simple enough that, like, my little child brain was like, understood. And that's a Pokemon right there that I want to catch, because these are such a rare spawn. And it's just... it's here now. But it's, like, simple enough that, like, baby brain only got it, and I was on it, and then I learned it. But I only ever knew the which was effective, but you couldn't do it until you were at Cinnabar, where the majority of the game was done. So it was more like end game stuff. Like, I would normally do it, copy as many Master Balls as I could, get the legendary birds, copy as many rare candies as I could, and then move on to the Elite Four, where I would just bulldoze them. But it's like, this game is broken enough that I have a level 100 before the first year. I had a level 100 within an hour. Well, he was a level 100, but I caught him in, as I put it, just under an hour. So I would have loved to be able to, like, well, because I'm trying to think. We got this, what? We had about 2 years. Because it was 98. And I got the games, like, this was my first full system, was the Game Boy. Because in the end of 98, when Pokemon came out in the United States, let's see what was this. There's Wikipedia. Yes! Okay, so in the US, Pokemon Red and Blue, September 28th of 1998, so end of 98. So I would have been 5 years old, going on 6. So, like, here's the timeline. United States, September 8th, 1998. So as far as time frame, does this give me... It's giving me just the... Pokemon, I choose you. Season 1, episode 1. First, English adaptation. Okay, so April 8th, so 20 days, roughly, before the game comes out. Damn, they just screenshot this. I do count for you. Okay. So September 8th is probably a good... It's either the second or the third episode that I saw. I know distinctly that it was not the first. Ash had Pikachu, but they weren't good with each other yet, so like... Okay. Looks like this one's for DNC. So yeah, it was episode 2. Midway through the Pokemon, midway through the episode, and we were at close to around the time that I ended up moving houses at the time. So, like, things were packed up, and I was sitting on the couch watching TV with my sister. And she was flipping through channels, and it must have been, it had to have been Warner Brothers, like WP Kids, or along those lines, like that channel, I want to say, because that's when the 4Kids or whatever was doing the dub for Pokemon. Just flipping through channels, and there was a Pokemon on screen, so it was either Pikachu or like one of the Team Rocket Pokemon. It was something. I don't remember distinctly, but I just remember this instance of I was 5 going on 6, because I was turning 6 in a couple months from then. And I was just like, wait, stop. I stopped and went back, brought back up the channel, and I was glued and fixated. Also, I need a Paris, which is good. Because I'm trying to remember if if Okay, September 8th. Okay, so these were coming out daily. So yeah, it must have been, dang, that's crazy. I can actually bring up the actual date. It must have been, oh, what's playing now? No. Let's bring back up Stream Beats and just, because I know I'll be clear with that. So, it must have been, so like midday, September 9th, 1998. I was sitting on the couch with my sister, who's a teenager. She's much older than me. So she was a teenager at the time. Good. There's my cutting Pokemon. And I was glued and set from the start. Is that what it looks like? I'm guessing. So two days were missed there, so I'm guessing the 11th was a Friday, so this was a Wednesday. So Wednesday, September 9th, 1998. Just flipping through channels, came across this. I was like, hold up. I need to watch this. And then they probably had a little end blurb where it was like, come back tomorrow at this time, airing weekly on Kids WB. Something along that, because then it was daily on the dot. I was like, yo, I need to be here for this. Which I'm trying to think now, time-wise. Dragon Ball Z was not crazy long after this. Let's see. So I was watching some sort of rerun. Let's see. When was it on Toonami? Toonami TV. How can it give me? Yeah, so I was watching this like 99 2000, because it says here like November, wow, the Frieza saga ended on my birthday, November 3rd, 99, so about a year later, so I was super into that, and it was like early childhood, because it was like 2000, 2001. Okay, so that's the time frame for that. So late 98 was Pokemon, 99 through like 2002 was Dragon Ball Z. I wasn't as big into that. That was, I want to say, remembering that was very distinctly a weekly thing. Because I remember having to sit and wait. I don't remember that on Pokemon and looking at the episode lists, with the exception of the weekends. They were just boom, 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 boom. At least for that first season, they probably got them all taken care of just so they could be like, boom, boom, boom. Here's all this. Get the kids hooked. Buy our video game. Buy all this merchandise we're making. get the Pokemon cards, and I was in it. I was on the Kool-Aid. I was in it deep. I've still got a few things. I'm still in it deep. I bought a die-cast Pokeball. That's how deep I'm in it. Like this is my guilty pleasure series. Like, oh my gosh. Now note, this is not on my bed. This is beside my bed. But it is something I have kept because it both has sentimental value as well as just like yeah, it's used, but like who knows what this could end up being someday. I'm not saying it's time. Very indicative of its time. But yeah, as the perfect age, I was just turning 6 years old. I mean, I don't know if necessarily their target demo is like 10-year-olds, but I remember, like, I had some friends, primarily from church, and they had older siblings that played it. Like, it was enough of a cultural moment, that, like, I remember, like, there were a few people that were like friends of my sister's who had a Game Boy and played Pokemon. And I was just like dumbfounded, like, what? You guys, you older kids, you 13 through 15-year-olds are all playing Pokemon. Well, no, 11. So she was 17. Never mind. She would have just turned 17. I mean, I look back, it's like, she was an adult. Even though she wasn't. I would not count 17-year-old of myself anywhere close to being an adult at that age. So I don't even go there. I certainly wasn't. But yeah, that's the perfect time for me. I would say I was a perfect demographic for it. And I was the perfect demographic for it. And I was in it deep. I was mainlining Pokemon for days. Get up, watch the episodes. They'd have advertisements. I mean, whatever laws that came out after like Transformers and He-Man, where you couldn't have like TV shows directly marketing stuff, they found their ways around it because I had obviously memorabilia. I got in and collected Pokemon cards, which once I helped my mom clear out her stuff, I got to find where those are and see what I had. Like, I know for a fact I did not have a Holo Charizard, but I'm pretty dang sure I have a few things that were pretty dang good, and they've just been sitting somewhere for years in a room, not open to the elements, just sitting in a box or a folder or something. So we'll see what that is. But yeah, I was perfect home, perfect place. Saw the anime, got real interested in that. That was less than a month from the game releases, and I want to say it was my birthday in November, turning 6. Parents got me a Game Boy Color. It's probably still somewhere. I'd kind of like to have it just for the sake of having it. Game Boy Color. It's the purple kind of see-through-ish one. So it had that it had the super 90s see-through plastic for electronics. Kind of tacky and looks kind of cheap nowadays, but it's so cool, man. Had that. And they got me Pokemon Blue. Because very distinct. I like blue more than I like red. And that was the justification for it, which makes sense. Because I had a 6-year-old and I was like, alright, who wants these video games? Well, we gave him the video games, and now there's 2 different versions. Which one do you get? Yeah, well, he says his favorite color is blue, so we'll get the blue one. Checks out. I don't specifically distinctly remember saying anything like, I want blue because it has Blastoise, and I didn't have any, reference. I didn't know all of the Pokemon. At the time, I didn't know which were exclusive to which. I don't know how much of that information was even available. It's not like there was websites. You'd almost have to hope that there was some sort of review in a magazine, because it was 98. The internet was barely a thing. Let's see, episodes. Oh, wow. Are these all of them? Oh no, okay, that was a banned episode. I'm like, what? They ended on October 30th. Battle of the Eevee Brothers. Pikachu's Goodbye. Oh my goodness. Porygon, which never came out. There's Mystery Mansion. I remember that one. It was the one with the girl. Oh. Okay, did we have Kangaskhan Kid? Yep. So, one of Hunter vs. Kadabra. Okay, so October 8th, so about a month prior to getting one of the things I vaguely remember. So, okay. full disclosure. Also, I was turning 6, so when I was watching this, I was 5 years old. I was fairly slow at picking up some things for school. And one of the things that I had a good amount of trouble with, just because of kind of a lack of interest on my part, I didn't like reading books. I didn't enjoy it. Nothing like caught me, if that makes sense. So, one of the absolute ingenious things that my mom, I guess, discovered or came up with was, in Pokemon, there's a lot of text and a lot of information. So it's like in the menu screen. When I was early on, I understood how to read and spell things like item and attack and understand what they were before like other more natural words. And I'm not saying like I didn't know dog, like simple stuff like I got, but like reading was a struggle for me until these games and other Pokemon material like books and stuff came out. Then I had a reason I wanted to read them, and it was one of these ingenious things because like my mom wouldn't read them to me. She would help me as far as navigating me to it. She would tell me where the keys are, but wouldn't hand me the keys, which got me to learn how to move forward. So it's like Pokemon is so ingrained into me. It's a good bit of it is because I learned how to read through this game. Like that's the level that I'm talking about. From like I was saying, like I mainline Pokemon, because this game was so integral into that very early, very navigational and foundational point in my life. Because it's like every time I see the word attack, my mind jumps to Pokemon. And it's interesting. So with that, I very distinctly remember because this was my first video game that was mine. I did know how to play video games before because my sister had an NES. We had the Zapper, along with the dual cartridge Duck Hunt and Super Mario Bros. No, Duck Hunt and Donkey Kong. No, it was Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Yeah, because it was all the Mushroom Kingdom stuff. Then Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. And then there was some other game that I didn't like as much as those. And I don't really remember. Like, it's one of those where probably if you sat me in front of it, I'd be like, oh shoot, I remember this. But like, in frame of reference, looking back, I could not tell you the first to last thing about it. So I played those. So it's like I could pick up a Game Boy and understand the fundamentals of what an A and B button did and what the D-pad did. So in that reference, I was very capable. Reading, understanding what things did, didn't fully get through me. I distinctly remember, like, a Pokemon would level up, I would just end up replacing whatever move I didn't use a lot of, and it frustrated me because I didn't know how to remove HMs, because you couldn't, and I didn't fully, like, I didn't get it. But like I had moments where it's like a Pokemon learned agility, and I was like, oh, it's a new move, better put it on, even though it didn't do anything I cared about, because I wasn't in for the strategy. I wanted to attack and progress and go through. But one of the things I remember, because my mom, she was born in the 50s. She had me very late. And she was born towards the end of the 50s. So she grew up in like the late 60s, early 70s. So like there were things around, but it's not like she was growing up in an age in which video games were ever a thing. So she didn't know the darndest thing about video games or how to play them. So there was a good bit of time where I don't believe it was like a full day. It was probably like an hour, but it felt like forever at a kid me, just 6-year-old me, where I was just walking around the house with your mom. I had found the stairs, that was fine. I was just walking around the house, unable to figure out how to do anything or go anywhere. Kept talking to my mom over and over and like clicking through it and like not fully getting it. My mom didn't know where to go other than the stairs, so she was like, maybe go back upstairs, maybe there's supposed to be something you're supposed to do. Which is where we found the PC and that the potion was there, and we were like, oh, maybe this has to do with it. So we would like click through the PC and everything and go through every single option, which led to nothing. So we would just walk in circles in the very first house, and I was just like, I remember sitting there just being like, I hope something comes up, and I really hope it's an Alakazam and I can catch it, because the one in the anime is so powerful. I remember that. I remember that very distinctly. And now looking at the list of episodes, that episode came out early October, so about a month before I would have gotten my Game Boy and Pokemon. So it would probably be fresh enough in my brain. That'd be like, that is the strongest, the best Pokemon I've ever seen. I want it. So I'll get that shit. So that was something I wanted in the beginning, and I didn't fully understand what all was going on. Well, if you go to the building and walk around in it, the exit has like a floor mat right in front of it to signify like, this is where you leave. And there was something in my child brain that didn't register, and something in my mom's brain of never playing video games that didn't register, that like little square of different colored ground represented like a mat on the floor that you could walk out through a door to. Like, I'll go back to a building here once I finish this. And I don't think it was even a thing where we fully realized. I think we were walking along the edge, the perimeter of the room, and then the arrow popped up. So if you don't fully go out, an arrow will pop up, like signifying that you can go further. And that's when it like dawned. Probably on my mom, probably not on me. But when it dawned on us, that was like, oh, we have to do this thing. And just thinking back to that is just hilarious to me. So let's see if I go. Yeah. I want to say like an arrow pops up. No, an arrow does not pop up. So we probably just walked in a peripheral around the original room, hitting the wall. I wonder if there's anything in the trash. No, that trash doesn't even let me select it. Weird. It's not around the other trash like in the SSN. We'll walk up to it, and then, oh my gosh, a whole new world. The whole entire world just opened up. So, yeah, that was a big realization, and then the whole game opened up, and I needed help figuring out stuff, and my mom learned the game and played through it with me, and still to this day I'll talk to her every once in a while, and she like vaguely remembers stuff, especially how much I liked Pokemon. That's the main thing, but like these first games. And then by the time Yellow came out, I was full running it on my own. So that's my life story. This has been a good therapy session. I'm going